Hi, everybody. Welcome to day two of our series, Meet the Entrepreneur. Today we have Baba who's going to speak to Salma and to Tim, and they're going to tell you all about their company.
Let's
Over to
skip
you
on.
guys.
All right. So once again, welcome back. And it's day two. We did a lot of work today. I know most of you are exhausted. Doesn't matter. That's the journey of an entrepreneur. I would like to present one of very special person I've known for some time, Salma. And Salma used to be my student at ISAM, and she's recently taken on a journey and launched her own company, which is quite cool. It's called Escapade. It's a cosmetic company, and I would like to ask Salma to explain why did you plan to launch a company? What was the motivation behind launching this company?
I think I should do that.
Yeah.
First of all, sorry for my English. It's not very good. I really want to create my company because it's my legacy, first of all. And I would like to share with the culture where I live now, my legacy and all the heritage that I get from my family.
Mhm.
So I would like to share the beauty secret from Morocco, and that's why I create L'Escapade.
People from Morocco, if you're here, raise your hands. Yeah. All right.
It was a very good experience for me to create all this company
Mm.
because we start with nothing. We have no idea of how it's gonna be the project, how it's gonna, what is the image you're gonna have after your project, and what you want to give to your client, and which is your target. So you have to start with something. So you start always with the business plan that we all learn in school. But business plan don't give you all the advice and the key to start really your company.
Right.
So you have to really, how do you say that? Really have search on a provider
Mhm.
and to have the less cost possible.
Mhm. So that is one of the motivation was your legacy, and you're from Morocco, obviously. And how long have you been living in France? All your life?
No, I live in France since 2013
Mhm.
when I start to have my students here,
Right.
and then I travel a lot in San Francisco, in California,
Right.
for travel for students.
Mhm.
And also, sorry for my English again.
Si tu veux, je peux parler en français.
Ouais,
Ouais.
ok, on va switcher en
Ouais.
français, je pense que c'est un peu mieux.
Ouais.
J'ai toujours, enfin, j'ai été à partir de 2013, j'ai été en France, à Paris, j'ai intégré les âmes,
Mhm.
qui est une école à l'international. On a pu voyager et découvrir de nouvelles cultures, ce qui m'a beaucoup ouvert l'esprit par rapport au partage, aux traditions qui sont différentes. Et je m'étais toujours dit qu'il fallait absolument que je partage mon héritage à moi. Et j'ai toujours voulu être à mon propre compte. C'est pour ça que justement j'ai fait une école de commerce. Et voilà. Je sais pas si vous...
I remember something about you. You loved skateboarding.
I always love skateboarding.
Right. So, a Moroccan girl bringing her heritage with skateboard launches a company and wants to share with the world about her culture. What makes this brand, Escapade, so much more different than getting Body Shop or L'Oreal?
I think it's very different because our communication is quite different from all the brands that we can find in cosmetics. Kim can talk
Right.
about
Right, go ahead.
that,
Can you give her the
that
microphone?
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we change the slide,
Hello
maybe?
everyone.
Right.
So we...
Si tu veux en français, c'est possible.
En français?
Oui,
Ok,
allez.
ça marche.
Ouais.
Donc la partie communication de la marque L'Escapade,
Mm.
le but c'est de véhiculer déjà
Merci.
les messages que représente et que démontre cette marque de par son héritage culturel et de par surtout
Oui.
l'originalité, on va dire, c'est de montrer un échange de culture entre là en l'occurrence le Maroc et la France. ces deux cultures que Salma partage au quotidien entre le Maroc et la France. Et ces deux cultures aussi qui ont, en termes d'histoire, beaucoup en commun. Et aujourd'hui, le but, c'est de montrer que ce pays, qui est le Maroc, a des produits absolument incroyables qu'on aimerait pouvoir vous montrer et expérimenter sur votre peau au quotidien. Des produits comme l'argan, comme la fleur d'oranger, le néroli, qui sont des produits aux senteurs qu'on n'oublie pas. Et quand on voyage au Maroc, on n'oublie pas ces senteurs. En fait, ça fait partie d'un des souvenirs qu'on a forcément quand on voyage là-bas. C'est quelque chose qui marque énormément.
Regarding what you said about being back in Morocco, and obviously people who've traveled there or who are citizens who have lived there, what is the essence of why would someone want to just buy something you offer? I can make a mark like this and I said, I'm offering something. What is the heart of what you're marketing? The marketing.
L'escapade allie en fait à la fois trois grandes orientations, à savoir des ingrédients rares et précieux comme l'huile de figue de Barbarie.
One back.
L'huile de figue de Barbarie, je ne sais pas si vous la connaissez, mais en fait, c'est une des huiles les plus antioxydantes et anti-âge au monde et qui est extrêmement rare sur le marché de la cosmétique. Parce que tout simplement, en fait, pour créer 1 litre d'huile de figue de Barbarie, il faut en fait récolter 1000 kilos de figues qui poussent sur le cactus, qui poussent uniquement au niveau du bassin méditerranéen. Cette figue-là, du coup, 1000 kilos crée à son tour 100 kilos de graines. Ces 100 kilos de graines macérées à froid créent ce 1 litre d'huile de figue de Barbarie.
Wow.
Donc, en fait, l'idée, c'est que les grands comme L'Oréal, Shiseido et ainsi de suite ne pourront jamais exploiter en fait, le taux d'huile de figue de Barbarie que moi, je mets au niveau de mes produits parce que les quantités de production sont tellement énormes que la production ne pourra pas suivre. Donc, c'est un produit de niche, ce qui fait sa rareté et le côté luxueux de la chose. Et au-delà de la rareté du produit, c'est une huile extrêmement chère sur le marché de la cosmétique. Si on cherche sur Google, 1 litre d'huile de figue de Barbarie est équivalent à 1 000 €.
Wow.
Et c'est ce qui fait qu'on essaye de rendre ce produit assez original parce qu'on voit souvent des marques de cosmétiques marocaines qui apparaissent. Mais malheureusement, en fait, je ne sais pas pourquoi, mais les Marocains ne font pas très attention à l'image de leur packaging, à l'image qu'ils véhiculent en termes de communication et ils n'arrivent pas à s'adapter forcément à ce milieu européen où on vit tous. Et de par mes études et ma culture que j'ai, à savoir le Maroc et la France, j'ai réussi en fait à allier à la fois un packaging qui est très européen, très chic et très minimaliste, avec à la fois les ingrédients rares et purs du terroir marocain.
It is quite cute. I like the pastel colors.
This is a sample.
Yeah.
And the final product look like this.
Oh, wow. Look at that. It looks pretty chic. Looks very luxurious. I hope they can see it in the camera. But obviously, if we go to the next slide, yeah, this is what it looks like. So,
and this is wood and glass. And
can I smell it?
Bien sûr.
Oh, wow. Oasis. I also like the names, like Perle d'Orient, like the Pearl of the Orient, Oasis. And obviously, the naming convention and the design is like what you said, is when other companies produce something similar, it feels like it's not authentic. And I like this feel. It feels very authentic. It feels like it comes from your heart. But obviously, do you face challenges in marketing this? What is the biggest challenge that you have faced? Maybe Kim would like to answer that. The microphone.
A basic everyday goal is to find new clients and to approach them with the right words, the right way. So the main thing is to show them the originality of the brand. And it's not easy because when you start, you always have people that are closed and people that already have like many people and brands asking for selling them. And the main thing is to be original and to show how it comes from the heart and
Right.
how it's authentic.
Right.
And those two words, I think, will make the difference.
Yeah, and I think knowing that when Salma started her business, I kind of shared it on LinkedIn and all, and I think it also depends on the belief that my brand is obviously
Better than-
it's better and obviously authentic. But as an entrepreneur, Salma, you shifted from maybe a 9 to 5 job. Did you have a job before this?
Yeah, I was a business developer.
And now you're an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
You own this baby. How does it feel? There are times that you don't sleep well at night?
I'm eating l'escapade, I'm sleeping l'escapade, I'm breathing l'escapade. All my life is l'escapade, and yeah, I'm always thinking about it. And it's not a charge for me. It's a very how do you say fulfilled?
Fulfilled, yeah, you feel fulfilled. It's fulfilling.
Exactly.
All right. So you're invested. Kim is your partner, and I think over there, Ohan is. Are they your partners?
Oran is always here. She's mon bras droit.
Ah, okay. All right. And about Kim, and how do you help her in her business?
So I'm in charge of the communication. So I take care of the photography, the Instagram part, the website part, and we manage things and we work together to make it better looking and to making new content and to have a real brand image and values to the brand and follow it during the time because we don't have to go everywhere and to
Right.
find all kinds of content.
So for when it
We
comes
stay
to
focused.
obviously the challenge is obviously very big. Every other person says, I have a cosmetic brand, but you have authenticity on your side. You have your own culture on your side. And now comes the communication part. Who is your main audience or the audience that have found your product to be of the best interest for them?
The target?
Yeah, the target.
I think my target is more women, and it's unisex.
Okay.
That's what I
Yeah,
want.
that's what I looked at it. For me, it doesn't, well, I'm sorry to use the word, it doesn't look feminine enough because when you look at Jean-Paul Gaultier, he specifically designed according to gender, right?
Exactly.
But this looks quite neutral, and that's what is
That's
interesting.
what-
Yeah?
Exactly, and that's what I want to represent to my brand, and also the target. The target is more. I sell more for women around 13.
Mm.
13?
30?
30.
Wait, 30, 30, yeah.
30, yeah, sorry.
All right.
30, and it's a CSP plus
Mm.
because the price is more
Premium.
elevated
Okay, that's good. That's premium.
than we can find on the market. So
But obviously, if it's going to be authentic, it
Yeah.
should be premium. In terms of competition, have people come and told you that they prefer another brand over yours? Or if they choose your brand, who do they compare to?
they compare me to Absolution. Do you know?
Not too sure about this. Does anyone know Absolution over here?
It's
That's good news.
it's a biologic brand, organic brand, and and they compare me to them because of the quality of the product and the texture also and the smell.
Okay, so they're quite good competition, but
But not about the image.
Right.
It's more about la texture.
the
vraiment
texture, okay.
exact-
But they're not Moroccan or they're not
And,
North African. They're just
And
a
they
brand.
have not the same storytelling
Right.
that we have.
In terms of products, I saw, like, for example, you have this one, Kaspa. Can we see the next one? All right, so these are different variations.
Yeah.
Well, there's anti-age, which I probably need. I hope I could get younger. Could you tell us a little bit about these other brands about yourself as well? Can you tell me about these brands? You can say it in French if you want. How did you come up with these ideas and what is the benefit for them?
J'ai créé 4 gammes exactement de produits. Et la première gamme, c'est la gamme Casva. Du coup, c'est la gamme luxe que j'ai certifiée par des labels européens qui s'appellent Cosmos Ecocer. Est-ce que vous connaissez Cosmos Ecocer?
Ouais.
Ça permet en fait de certifier son agriculture biologique et naturelle. Par également le label EVE Vegan. Et donc du coup en fait cette gamme là c'est celle qui a le plus fort taux d'antioxydants, antiradicalaires grâce à l'huile de figue de Barbarie. Donc, on va trouver à la fois une huile pure à base d'huile de figue de Barbarie qui s'appelle Reine du désert et c'est mon produit le plus cher. Ensuite, c'est une huile qui est partagée entre l'huile d'argan et l'huile de figue de Barbarie, encore une fois, et le sérum anti-âge qui a une texture complètement différente et qu'on peut utiliser à la fois le soir et la journée. Et la crème de jour et la crème de nuit, mais c'est sur une autre scène. Ouais, voilà.
Wow, nice. Living
Et,
this today.
voilà. Et c'est toujours, en fait, cette gamme-là, la gamme Casbah, elle est toujours à base d'huile de figue de Barbarie et c'est ce que j'ai voulu transmettre à travers cette gamme-là. Après, on a différentes autres gammes. Donc, la gamme les huiles tout court qui sont parfumées au néroli et à la rose de Damas.
Encore tout de suite. Hein.
Encore. Ouais. Et ensuite, du coup, on a une gamme visage à base de masque à l'argile blanche. En fait, je ne vais pas vous présenter les 13 produits, mais il y en a 13 exactement. Et ça se divise en 4 gammes. Et pour finir, en fait, c'est.
Jardin secret.
Ouais.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a face scrub.
Ah, okay. Ouais.
It's a face scrub, and this one.
Okay.
This product.
All right, cool. It's a gommage visage.
Yeah.
All right, huile de figue de Barbarie.
Et
Oh, and huile d'argan as well. I like the packaging. It's so minimalistic, and I like that this E sign. It represents a little more premium, Arab premium thing. This is good packaging. I like it. It's really,
and
really.
if you open the box.
Okay, I'll let you open it because I'm on the droit, as they say.
No worries. It's
Right.
You're gonna find little spatule.
Okay, so take out right. It's not an ice cream, so please.
Ouais, en gros, c'est une petite spatule avec. J'ai travaillé avec des artisans marocains qui ont pu fabriquer du coup des petites spatules en bois gravées au nom de l'Escapade. Et en fait, ça permet vraiment de faire travailler et de donner des emplois au Maroc. Parce que au-delà des petites spatules, il y a aussi la gravure au niveau du packaging, le E que vous voyez ici. Et il y a différents prestataires qui permettent de construire ce produit-là, à savoir une sérigraphie sur verre. Donc, c'est un prestataire d'usine qui permet de faire de la sérigraphie sur verre, ce qui donne ce côté un peu plus luxueux que des étiquettes. Et pour finir, le laboratoire qui engage énormément de personnes. Et il y a aussi des collectifs féminins de récolte d'huile d'argan.
So, in your communication, do you also mention that you're working with people back in Morocco, you're supporting women's rights and all those things, and you're kind of localized in the sustainability? Do you also mention that in your communication?
Yes, we try to show the products from the beginning to the end.
Right.
which
So it's
means from
transparent,
the
right?
extract of the product to the pose on the face, on the
Mhm.
body. So that's the main goal, is to show all the steps,
Right.
and not only the final product, which is very beautiful, but
Oh, of
we
course.
also have to go from the source, from the sourcing of the products and from the fabrication. Yeah.
Which comes to the point. Obviously, it's a big challenge, but your audience, are they interested in how it is created? Are they interested in the transparency of the creation of the product when they want to buy from you?
I think today more and more people are interested in natural things, and they try to consume the right ways.
Mhm.
So they intend to know which products are used and how they are made, and is it naturally made? Is it transformed? And where does it come from? So yeah, it's important to know this and to show it. and to
That's
create
great.
this.
Salma, coming back to you, obviously, the entrepreneur part is this is a journey you took on. Have you faced success quickly? Are you waiting to break even? What is the situation right now?
I had my first production on February last year,
Oh, okay.
so it was quite difficult for me because of the COVID.
Mhm.
All the stores were closed,
Oh, dear.
so I can't sell anything to anyone because they already have their stock
Mm.
from past years.
Right.
During the summer, all the managers were traveling because they were allowed to travel.
Mhm.
So just à partir de septembre, j'ai réussi à avoir des contacts avec pas mal d'instituts de beauté, des spas, des salons.
Oh, très bien.
Et
Awesome.
c'est comme ça que j'ai réussi, en fait, à partir de... J'ai eu mes premiers rendez-vous en septembre, rendez-vous client, et ils m'ont recontacté 2 mois et demi plus tard, donc mi-novembre, pour les fêtes de Noël.
Okay.
Donc ça a été assez compliqué pour moi l'année dernière.
Mhm.
I'm not a successful brand right now,
Mhm.
but I hope hard working gonna work.
So obviously this takes time. You've been in it for 1 year, and sometimes they say it takes 3 years to actually break even, and the COVID has caused lots of complication.
Yeah.
But have you lost hope? Did you get brokenhearted that nothing's working out?
Sometimes
And what do you do to overcome that? Does Kim and Oran say, nobody, you can do it?
I call my mother.
Shouldn't we all?
Yeah, I always call my mother, and she's always supporting me. And even if she's in Morocco and we are far away from each other, it's okay.
That's good.
And I have to keep going and
Yeah,
persevere.
don't give up. No, so perseverance is very important for an entrepreneur. That is the game. Name of the game is perseverance. If you had the chance to turn back time
Yeah.
and do this all over again, what would you do differently?
I think I'm not gonna create 13 projects. It's too much. It was a mistake from me.
Mhm.
I think I should focus on 6 or 5 projects
Okay.
maximum, because setting 13 projects is not setting 6 projects, and the communication is way more for Kim to communicate on 13 projects than on 6 projects.
Right.
And it's easier to sell.
Okay. And maybe it's also initially you can test different portfolio if it's slimmer, and then maybe later introduce more
Exactly, and have innovation,
innovation.
not create all.
Okay, that's a good answer because most people realize that it could be a difficult challenge to be an entrepreneur, but at the end of the day, people do it because they're passionate, they persevere, you don't give up, and if you're giving up, I don't think so. It's a right idea to get into the game. If you were, what do you call it? If you have the chance to maybe take this to another country, which other country would you market in? Because you said you traveled to California as well.
I hope it's gonna be in all the country a few years after.
Definitely.
That's why I call it L'Escapade, because I want to live my own dream, and my own dream is to live on different countries thanks to my company, and have many point stores all over the world.
Mhm.
And if I have a chance to have the other country, it's gonna start with California.
If you would have advice for all these young people here, and not so young, but don't worry, for me, everyone's young, including Nuno. You're young too. What is your advice if they would pursue their dreams and become an entrepreneur in France? What would be your advice?
To find the best producer,
Mm.
Trouver un fournisseur fiable, vraiment un fournisseur sur qui on peut compter. Et au-delà de ça, en termes intérieurs, il faudra toujours persévérer, même si on se prend des vents 1 million de fois dans la journée, ben, à un moment, il y aura un oui, et ce oui-là, ça décrochera sur un contrat. Donc, il faut toujours persévérer, et jamais lâcher l'affaire. Et croire en son idée, et croire en ses capacités.
Okay. All right, Selma and Kim, I would like to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, especially coming over and to present yourself. Please, they do have an Instagram account as well. You can follow L'Escapade. If you want, I can share it as well. And if you want, we will have a little bit of cocktail, and you can obviously have an exchange.
And please,
There are free samples too. Selma, thank you very much. All right.
Thank you, Kim. And thank you very much for coming.
right.
I think we're all going to be very keen to go and try out that product. So thank you for that for tonight. So some for refreshments.